Hey everybody, it's your pal Audio Spawn here. So as some of you in my audience might know, around 2017 or 2018, I forget which, I recorded some dialogue for an Undertale fan game, Underfell, right? And I voiced a couple characters in that, right? Well, that ended up not happening, right? But the game had a Discord server that's now defunct. The game had a Discord server where everyone would hang out. There'd be events and stuff. And I recorded a lot of audio that wasn't like officially related to these events, but it was fun. And I've had several people ask me to put that audio somewhere where people can hear it. So that's what this is gonna be. I'm gonna just put all that audio here and you can be the judge. There's a decent amount of it, so I might not remember the context behind all of this, but if I do, I'll try to find a way to leave notes about it, like on screen or via the subtitles file or something. I'm not gonna spend too much more time talking because I just want to get into this, but there's a lot here, so I guess have fun, and if you were part of the server, I guess have some nostalgia. See you later.
You'd better wake up, Era. You'd better wake up, Era. Our game is getting more interesting. Our game is getting more interesting. Our game is getting more interesting. You'd better wake up, Era. You'd better wake up, Era. Our game is getting more interesting. Our game is getting more interesting. Our game is getting more interesting. You ate it during your anxiety attacks, because you eat anything when you feel desperate. That is how you ate your mother and your dog. You were not satisfied, so you went to your neighbor's peaceful house looking for something that would end your infinite stomach. You entered their home. You ate the good Mr. Johnson who was watching TV. Then Miss Johnson came and saw you eating her husband and texting on your Tumblr blog. She screamed. You looked at her and you told her you wanted a sandwich with tons of mayonnaise. Miss Johnson prepared your sandwich. You ate her along with what you asked for. You took the mayonnaise jar and you drank from it as if it were yogurt. Then you saw Miss Johnson was watching my blog and the Underverse episodes. She was being happy and you destroyed her happiness forever. You weren't satisfied enough and you entered the internet and appeared in Jakey's house. You ate her hands, you ate her bed, and finally you ate her computer when the episode was loading on YouTube. You destroyed the life and hopes of a lot of innocent people. You demon, you porky demon. Nobody's going to be proud of you now that they know the truth about what was taking so long. Sincerely, not yours, because shits are not allowed here. XGaster. Kara, my body is falling apart. I need your soul to become whole. My body is decaying. It is falling apart into nothing in front of you, and all you can do is watch. It hurts, Kara. It hurts so much. Look at my decaying, disgusting body. You must subsume, or I must. My existence is far more important than yours. I implore you, please, give me your soul before I crumble away into nothingness. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Kara? I know you're there. I know you can feel me, Kara. I would like to teach you all a very valuable lesson. It is a lesson in building character. Start as I have, from nothing, and work your way back to the top. It is only fair you should know the pain of working toward what makes us perfect. Gear resources set to -1,000. Since this is the only team with any sense in this ridiculous game, I have decided to take us all out for ice cream. Team Inc. will be paying for said ice cream in gear resources. Get in my X-Mobile. Oh, you simply must try the lavender-flavored ice cream. It's delightful. It's almost as good as the turpentine-flavored ice cream. It's to die for. Hello, everyone. Watching you flail about earlier gave me great satisfaction. But don't feel as if you're free yet. I have a few objectives for you. Complete them for me, and you'll get a reward. Trifling matters such as these should prove no difficulty for any competent monkey, even if I've been given much reason to believe otherwise regarding you. An artifact of incomprehensible power. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Pathetic. When will you useless, resistant worms understand that a perfect world will not come about with your levels of ineptitude? I see that a change in strategy is needed. No longer will I directly grace you wastes of flesh and bone with my presence. Do you enjoy my presence? I know that you do, because the decision is simply not yours to make. You will have plenty of time to enjoy every fiber of my being when my perfect world inevitably comes to pass. Sooner than you may think. Think carefully about what tea you may enjoy, so that we can indulge in it whilst your petty human cities disappear over the horizon, and all of your friends and family are disintegrated. The only insult I find abhorrently annoying is your audacity to waste my time with petty words. You will find actions more acceptable, but you are simply too weak to even do that. It is pathetic, really. How will I put you to work as slaves within my new world if you cannot realize that your attitude is detrimental to perfection? You are disgusting, really. It is as simple as that. How unexpected is what I would say if I was surprised. But I am not, because it is all going according to my plans. I will leave you to think upon your next actions, which involve your surrender. I have won. You just do not know it yet. Did someone call? I had not noticed earlier, but it appears that people answered my call for assistance from before. Many new faces adorn this realm, and yet they still take the side of the weakling skeletons. Pitiful. I do hope you realize that you have signed the warrant for your untimely death. Sorry, I believe I may have heard something. Was that a fly flapping its wings, perhaps? Or maybe just the wind? I am sure that it was nothing. Dead bodies cannot speak, of course, especially with knife wounds as terrible as that. It must have been dreadfully painful. Morons who write anything they're given, truly. I made that form to begin with, imbeciles. Your self-declared enemy, and yet you still went out of your way to sign it. Truly, you are the lowest intelligence life forms that have ever existed. True degenerative scum. I may bring you to the perfect world, simply to watch you rot and be used to fertilize my perfect garden. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Meadow of Sunshine. It seems Mr. Rabbit is coming out of his hole for the day. I wonder what he'll get up to today. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, he amuses me so. Today, children, Mr. Rabbit is going to teach us about fractions. A fraction is what we use to divide one object into many objects. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it, Grilby? I never thought I would get to taste a beverage from you again. Small mercies are all we can depend on the universe for, are they not? Please allow me to try it. Pardon me, I would very much like to be let into your human abode. Have you seen Cross? You are not sheltering him, are you? If you would let me in, we could resolve this peaceably. If you will not let me in, then things might get a bit more violent.
If you are not hiding him, then there should not be a problem. If you do not allow me inside, I will be forced to inspect the premises by force. Where is the doorbell? Do you not have one? I can fix that. Overwrite! Cross, are you in there? Please come out. Cross? Cross? Cross, I know you are in there! Let me in right now, or I am going to overwrite everything you ever loved! You impudent fool! You will not survive! Please let me in. Please, I am so lonely. I just want the perfect story. Ink won't answer my phone calls anymore. Please, Cross. Can't we be friends? No. Okay, I guess I'll just go shuffle off then.
Dude, let me in. I'm a fairy. Don't you believe in fairies? I regret to inform you that Daddy's full of whiskey and he's got the wickedness inside of his heart. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of Daddy's way. If not, you'll suffer Daddy's wrath. Did you know that the spork is the deadliest eating utensil of them all? Not only can you devour soup, but you can also impale other foodstuffs with it. It's truly a force to be reckoned with, and it's my weapon of choice for culinary battles. Where the fuck is my spork at? I'm afraid you have to face the facts. And the facts are that, bitch, I'm fabulous.
Entry number 1. Timeline number 9. Entry number 1. Timeline number 9. I have heard rumors that humans are gathering. My old friend Ink has been locked in a skirmish with this error entity for a few weeks now. He is blinded by this occurrence. I will not allow this. Perhaps he has forgotten his true purpose. Preparations must be made. I have heard rumors that humans are gathering. My old friend, Ink, has been locked in a skirmish with this error entity for a few weeks now. He is blinded by this occurrence. I will not allow this. Perhaps he has forgotten his true purpose. Preparations must be made. Entry number 2. Timeline number 9. Entry number 2. Timeline number 9. Ink continues his fight against this error. Ink, my dear friend, you fight exactly what we work to eradicate. Mistakes. I am sorry for doubting you. You continue to carry out my will. Soon all will be realized. Just hold on a bit longer for me. I am still alive and have not forgotten about you. Ink continues his fight against this error. Ink, my dear friend, you fight exactly what we work to eradicate. Mistakes. I am sorry for doubting you. You continue to carry out my will. Soon all will be realized. Just hold on a bit longer for me. I am still alive and have not forgotten about you.
Entry number 3. Timeline number 9. Entry number 3. Timeline number 9. The stage is set. I will be reborn like a phoenix from its ashes soon enough. Ink, good luck. The stage is set. I will be reborn like a phoenix from its ashes soon enough. Ink, good luck. Entry number 4. Timeline number 9. Entry number 4. Timeline number 9. Ink has done it! I have been reborn just as I foresaw, right in the middle of this assault. My planning has gone perfectly. Ink has safely returned to my side. They will hurt you no longer. Ink has done it! I have been reborn just as I foresaw, right in the middle of this assault. My planning has gone perfectly. Ink has safely returned to my side. They will hurt you no longer. Entry number 5. Timeline number 9. Entry number 5.
Timeline number 9. The humans are strong. Ink thought to recruit them to aid him in his conquest against another's blasphemies. He understands perfectly well the potential humans have. I am proud, yet profoundly disturbed. I shall show them the power of my overwrite ability, so that they may see what I can bring about for their benefit. The humans are strong. Ink thought to recruit them to aid him in his conquest against another's blasphemies. He understands perfectly well the potential humans have. I am proud, yet profoundly disturbed. I shall show them the power of my overwrite ability, so that they may see what I can bring about for their benefit. Entry number 6. Timeline number 9. Entry number 6. Timeline number 9. The humans have destroyed my ability to overwrite. They have taken the perfect world that I have offered them and scoffed at it. Ink, I fear you may have brought about both of our untimely demises. The humans have destroyed my ability to overwrite. They have taken the perfect world that I have offered them and scoffed at it. Ink, I fear you have brought about both of our untimely demises. Entry number 7. Timeline number 9. Entry number 7. Timeline number 9. This has turned into a war against each other's beliefs. I want for nothing but peace for all living creators. Do they not understand that? I have recruited those who see my vision as truth. I shall need more than just Ink's help. This has turned into a war against each other's beliefs. I want for nothing but peace for all living creators. Do they not understand that? I have recruited those who see my vision as truth. I shall need more than just Ink's help. Entry number 8. Timeline number 9. Entry number 8. Timeline number 9. Have I done something wrong? The humans claim that there is no vision of perfection that can be achieved, yet I see it in each and every single one of them. Is what I am doing truly for the benefit of all? Have I done something wrong? The humans claim that there is no vision of perfection that can be achieved, yet I see it in each and every single one of them. Is what I am doing truly for the benefit of all? Entry number 9. Timeline number 9. Entry number 9. Timeline number 9. Ink has put his life on the line against my advice and better judgment. Ink, you have been through so much already. I am unable to even start comprehending the pain you must be feeling. I shall not let your foolish sacrifice go to waste. Ink has put his life on the line against my advice and better judgment. Ink, you have been through so much already. I am unable to even start comprehending the pain you must be feeling. I shall not let your foolish sacrifice go to waste. Entry number 10. Timeline number 9. Entry number 10. Timeline number 9. Ink has been returned to his old self, and against me. It is okay, Ink. I know you will never hear these ramblings, but I would have it no other way. We will settle this by the unforgiving hand of fate. Ink has been returned to his old self, and against me. It is okay, Ink. I know you will never hear these ramblings, but I would have it no other way. We will settle this by the unforgiving hand of fate. Entry number 11. Timeline number 9. Entry number 11. Timeline number 9. I do not apologize for what I have done. Everything that has been acted upon has been for the benefit of everyone. I do not apologize for what I have done. Everything that has been acted upon has been for the benefit of everyone. Entry number 12. Timeline Number 9. Final entry. Entry number 12. Timeline number 9. Final entry. I see it now. Perfection is as good as death. It is nothing but darkness. Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants perfection. Ink, if you hear this tape, give the children a good life. Take away the misery I put them through. Let them live. They come for me. This is it, Ink, my old friend. My story has concluded. I'm sorry I could not do better by you and myself. Goodbye. I see it now. Perfection is as good as death. It is nothing but darkness. Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants perfection. Ink, if you hear this tape, give the children a good life. Take away the misery I put them through. Let them live. They come for me. This is it. Ink, my old friend. My story has concluded. I am sorry. I could not do better by you and myself. Goodbye. Goodbye.
We're coming for you, you sick son of a bitch. We're coming for you, you sick son of a bitch. We're coming for you, you sick son of a bitch. Oh, this is gonna be good. Been a long time coming. What's the matter, Lord XGaster? Ain't got any friends left to use as a meat shield? Oh, this is gonna be good. Been a long time coming. What's the matter, Lord XGaster? Ain't got any friends left to use as a meat shield? Oh, this is gonna be good. Been a long time coming. What's the matter, Lord XGaster? Ain't got any friends left to use as a meat shield? There you are, you bastard! You're mine! There you are, you bastard! You're mine! There you are, you bastard! You're mine! That's it! You're so dead! Get him! That's it! You're so dead! Get him! That's it! You're so dead! Get him! That's it! You're so dead! Get him!
Error, Red, whatever you do, just make sure to leave the scientist out of this. She never wanted this in the first place. Error, Red, whatever you do, just make sure to leave the scientist out of this. She never wanted this in the first place. Error, Red, whatever you do, just make sure to leave the scientist out of this. She never wanted this in the first place.
Indeed, it is a wonderful piece of human technology. Do you not agree, Ink? Indeed, it is a wonderful piece of human technology. Do you not agree, Ink? Precisely, my friend. Precisely, my friend. Precisely, my friend. Indeed, it is a wonderful piece of human technology. Do you not agree, Ink? Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb, with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming, and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules, and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. I'm surrounded by idiots. So kind of you to join me. It has been a while, has it not? Do not be fooled by appearances. There are no plans to eat tonight. I merely wish to explore a concept with you, let us say. Join me. Sit down, please. You would be mistaken to think you had a choice anyway. Please, take a look at the napkins in front of you. Out of curiosity, which napkin would you take? The one on your left or the one on your right? The one on your left side or the one on your right side? Usually, one would take the one on your left side. That is correct, too. But in a larger sense on society, that is wrong. Perhaps I could even substitute society with the universe. Do you follow thus far? The correct answer is that it is determined by the one who takes his or her own napkin first. Yes? If the first one takes the napkin to their right, then there's no choice but for others to also take the right napkin. The same goes for the left. Everyone else will take the napkin to their left because they have no other option. This is society. Who are the ones that determine the price of land first? There must have been someone who determined the value of money first. The size of the rails on a train track, the magnitude of electricity, laws and regulations. Who was the first to determine these things? Did you humans all do it because it was a republic? Or was it arbitrary? No! The one who took the napkin first determined all of these things. The rules of this world are determined by that same principle of right or left. In a society like this table, a state of equilibrium, once one makes the first move, everyone must follow. In each and every era, each universe has been operating by this napkin principle without exception. The one who took the napkin first determined all of these things. The rules of this world are determined by that same principle of right or left. In a society like this table, a state of equilibrium, once one makes the first move, everyone must follow. In every era, each universe has been operating by this napkin principle without exception, and as such, where does the initial respect arise from? Is it less an inborn trait, and more so something gained over an excruciatingly long time? Therefore, he who gains favor with his peers is ultimately he who decides their fate. I ask you, do you approve of this system? If you turn my son into lotion, I will fucking kill you! Do not turn my beloved, wonderful child into lotion! I will fucking obliterate you, you little shit! Hey, XGaster! Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Bitch! Do what you can. Is this a joke to you, Alphys? Are all of my grand machinations nothing to you? No one understands. No one understands the beauty of the world I see in my mind. If only I could. Oh, what is that? Such a lovely sound. Why, I haven't heard such music in centuries. Why? It's almost enough for me to fall asleep. God Almighty, am I tired? All of this strife, all of this warfare, this conflict and chaos, it's wearing me so thin that I'm literally falling apart. When will it end? When will this madness cease? All I want is for everybody to be happy, and yet everyone seems to hate me. Why? I've only done what I feel is right. I've followed my soul to the edges of everything, and yet I am so tired. How long has it been? I do not remember. It feels like an eternity. I wonder how unfair it must be for him. I wonder if he's changed at all. I suppose he cannot be the same as I am now. He must be feeling as I am now. I pity him. He must resent me for this all. Perhaps he merely wishes that he was the one to initiate this. Then again, I'm sure it would have turned out the same. Had he been the fastest, Kor would have merely saved a different universe. He would follow my path exactly. We are one and the same. Or we were, I suppose. Does he hate the world? He must hate me. I wonder how this has changed him. He must be tired too. So tired. Yet so resentful as well. When my time comes, I'm sure that I will have some form of closure. Some final arc. A way for one side to triumph in their victory against progress. For him, he will just cease to be. I suppose it is not just him, however. Overwrite could never truly delete. Everything merely stayed inside the button for eternity. When the button broke, I do not know what became of it. Is it a coincidence that Cross's followers soon after enjoyed an influx of resources? Legions of lives, which I stole in an instant. Every me. All inside. Were they still alive, I wonder? In a state of limbo until the button was destroyed. They most certainly are not alive now. Those who once followed me will not cry at a funeral created for me. Somewhere, I became the villain in this story. I merely wanted to make them happy. What a mess this has all become. Before, I would write this off as a failed timeline and overwrite back to zero, but those days have long since left me. To live with one's mistakes. Not even the humans understand this. Nobody can see how many times they have reset. Quietly. Frisk may have reset himself, but his powers are not limited as such. I no longer have the means to create a perfect world. I have not for a long, long time. I was merely deluded. My strength is no longer of that magnitude. Yet, some remains. Power and wisdom that the humans cannot understand. I no longer wish to create a perfect world. This I am sure of. The attempt would assuredly result in my final breath. I must merely use this power for a different purpose. A timeline must be allowed to run its course. People will be born. They will love, laugh, cry, grieve. Such is life. Such is the process of living. The human machine. There is a true course for every timeline. I disregarded this in its entirety. I walked upon sacred ground that I should not have touched. Time is a powerful foe. My sins have caught up to me. But I am not the only one. To interrupt the flow of time. To eradicate what has been. To reset to a previous point in time. 3. The one who lingers. The one who watches. And the one who claimed himself back from oblivion. 3 of them who have usurped the flow of time. 1 of the first, and 2 of the last. 1 of another, 2 of mine. 3 that cannot be allowed to run freely.
The strange one that has aided me of late does not exhibit the same likeness. Despite being of the same blood, they are not one that must be cleansed. I am so tired. And one of them, what an arduous task to remove. Is someone there? Where am I? I cannot see nor hear. I merely feel the presence of two souls. I must leave. My time is coming to a close. With the time I have left, I shall make the most of it. My voice is the only thing that is real to me now. It is that which is the sole thing I can trust. If I am to die with nothing but my voice, so be it. But I shall scream to the heavens. I shall scream in pain, in sorrow, in righteousness. Time is my only ally. Time is my nemesis, but it is time which I shall fight for. Time shall not be altered again. The path of time shall remain intact and not desecrated by greedy insurgents. I will die, but I will not die alone. Those who may change what is to come and what has come before must not be forgiven. What was it that Killer once said? The only worthy executioner is one who has truly experienced the gravest of sins. Perhaps I am the only one fit to perform this task. In this case, I shall accept my duty. Your days are numbered, humans, as are mine. Let us dance together until death do us part. To the elegy of a true timeline. 3. The one who lingers, the one who watches, the one who persists. 3.
What an interesting conundrum. You judge me for drinking your chocolate milk, yet you fail to realize the gravity and magnitude of the work I do. Perhaps I deserve a little chocolate milk after working like that? But I suppose you're too absorbed in your own business to consider the wants and desires of others, yes?
Ink is a dear friend of mine. I am forever grateful to him for showing me the wonders of the multiverse, and I admire him greatly. He showed me that my creations have true potential. I would not be where I am today without Ink's help. This damnable chest wound. This is but a minor setback.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's all right. You have a cut across your chest. You know, as far as I'm concerned...
Don't you fucking dare.
I like your cut, G.
Here, have some chalky milk, because you're epic.